me done.
Hey everyone, as you know, I enjoy very much talking about remote work, and I recently read a tweet from, it's just popped on the screen. I totally agree with them, because what might start happening is that a lot of people that have been working remote for years, or even people that are just starting out working remote, they're gonna think that there's like this really big market for certifying remote workers. Working remote is not like, it's not like getting certified for Amazon Web Services, right? Like, you're a certified Amazon Web Services person, you know how to use AWS from top to bottom. Remote work isn't like that. It varies. It's different for every company. It's different for every team. It's different for every person. So to say that a certification could potentially score you a job is a really big thing to say, and it's not that easy. It's not just watch these set of videos, take these 5 quizzes, and you're good. You can apply to any remote job you want. They're gonna hire you on the spot. So that's kind of my little rant there. But all of that to say that if you do want to start working remote and you're not sure where to start, there are resources out there, and I'll leave a few links to things that you can read and people that you can follow that really talk about remote work at its core and what it is and who it's for. Most importantly, remote work isn't for every person out there. There's people that enjoy being around people 24/7 or 9 to 5, right? If that's you, you probably won't like remote work. You can probably find a company who will allow you to have a flexible schedule, will allow you to have flexible PTO, will allow you to leave work at any time of the day that you want within reason, right? So there are companies that can kind of give you that remote culture and the remote feel without it being fully remote. You would still get to interact with people on a day-to-day basis and not sort of be isolated, right? What I really wanted to make this video for was to say that if you are somebody who's new to remote work and you're kind of looking for a way in, it's not through a certification. And I'm gonna stand by that, because I don't think remote work is something that can just be taught. I think it's something that you have to experience, and you have to figure out if it's for you. And if you see courses like that out there, I would stay away from them. Courses that tell you that you can become a certified remote worker in 6 weeks and you'll get hired, like, that's not really how it works. You can talk to any remote person and they will tell you that that's not how it works. And if you're a company out there who is interested in hiring remote people, don't look for certifications. It's not really the answer either. I think you should make your onboarding process. Broccoli's ready to go in. If you're a company out there who's looking to hire remote people, don't look for a certification on somebody's resume. Don't look for a certification on somebody's LinkedIn profile. All that really is, and all it really says, is that I sat down for X amount of hours, I watched X amount of videos, and maybe took some quizzes, and here is the final result. It's a certification that I can work remote now. So if you're a company out there, if you're a recruiter, if you're a hiring manager, if you're starting your own business, don't rely on certifications to say yes or no to a person on whether or not they would be a good remote fit for your company. There are tons of other ways that you can figure that out, and that is definitely not one of them. So please don't become one of those companies that does that. That's my hope, and I think a lot of other remote people's hopes out there is for companies not to get into the certification train and kind of get stuck on that and not hire people because they don't have a certification. If you are looking for tips and all that, please check the links in the description below. I'll leave a few links that you can read and just learn more about remote work and if it's a right fit for you. On top of that, I am holding office hours to talk about remote work. So if you're interested in that, I'll also leave a link to my Calendly in the description below. Feel free to schedule a 15-minute chat with me, and I'll try to answer all the questions that you have around remote work. And if I can't answer them, I'll try to point you in the right direction.